Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and streaming this for the moment. I really don't have what I would call an ideal setup for this. This is a Link to the Past randomized, in case you're wondering. And, let's see. Go ahead and move that for the moment. Now, my internet hasn't exactly been ideal for streaming. Like, I could still record the stream, and that looks fine, so at least I have something like that. But there is... Oh, gee, thanks. But, for the most part, I can't really stream in a way that is ideal. Oh, I'm starting off with the fire rod. That's neat. Like with a lot of other games I play, I tend to abuse fast forward, like it's going out of style. It's just the way I tend to play these games, honestly. If I can speed it up, I will. I'm very much a speed gamer. The controls aren't really set up the way I like it, so just a moment. Let's see. What the... Oh. Okay, let me try this. I wish I knew what did what. I really don't. Let's see. Okay, I need to know what this button is. Okay, that is the sword swing. I want that to be square on my controller. And this, I'm probably going to want to be this. Okay. Why is this not working? Okay. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that works. See, I want square to be my sword swing, X to be the action button, my sub-weapon to be circle, and the map to be triangle on the PS4 controller I'm using to play this. It's probably not how it's generally played, but that's what's most comfortable for me. But anyways, going back to what I was saying though, it is frustrating when my internet is this uncooperative, but there's not really a good solution to that right now. My current setup just doesn't want to work well with it, is what I'm saying. We are looking into solutions to that, but for the time being, I'm kind of stuck with what I've got here. Like, sometimes it's passable, other times it's impossible to really watch decently. I also forget to bring the comments up. So let me go ahead and do that real fast. Live dashboard. Alright. and stop this so it doesn't cut into my bandwidth even further. And just go break the chat up right there. Alright. Everything should be working good. I'm not really expecting much, since I don't really link my streams, for the most part, because a lot of them lately haven't really been working well enough to where I really think people would really be able to enjoy them. Plus, I tend to stream in very awkward at a very awkward time schedule anyway, so yeah, that's definitely inconvenient. Oh. That's right. And I just got a heart container. Oh, awesome. Sadly, it's not exactly something that I really would rather have. Sub-weapons would be that. Yeah, I know this isn't how you're supposed to fight him, but I'm just trying to... Okay, piece of heart. Just gonna skip through this, and here we go. Now, I don't really have any plans on what I'm really going to be streaming very much. There are a couple really big games that I'd like to, but big games with me tend to burn me out pretty quick. So that's going to be put on hold for the moment. And honestly, I'd rather have a somewhat decent audience before I do games like that. Because it's really hard to keep the commentary fresh through the entire run if you just have yourself to go on. Now, how long it's going to take to get that audience, we're just going to have to see, because before I can really expect a lot of people to enjoy watching me, I'm going to have to work on the streams actually working decent. Now, I have quite a bit of experience with the Zelda Randomizer, because I've played quite a few runs in this game with it. However, a lot of times my luck isn't particularly great. And honestly, of all the randomizers I played, this is the one that tends to frustrate me the most. Because excelling at this game with the randomizer, they kind of expect you to already know the game inside and out, and know where all the secret chests are located in the game. Because a lot of the plot items you might need could be anywhere in the secret areas. If you miss just one, that can be an end to your run right there. And that's actually happened to me on more than one occasion. Because some of these hidden areas are very obscure, and I forget if I've checked them or not. Ah. Okay. I know there was this one room that I swear I forgot to check. During one of my runs, and it frustrated me so much because I know that I'm better than this. And yet... I forgot to check it, and I actually had to look up the spoiler log to see where this item was. And I hate having to do that if I can help it, because Zelda games are about exploration and finding stuff yourself. If you're constantly using a guide for it, then it kind of sucks. Like, unless it's heart piece related. I don't mind using a guide for heart pieces, and where their locations are at, but for the most part, I tend to want to find things myself. And, well... this game with a randomizer really sucks for that. Although I will say I'm better than I used to be. Yeah, I may as well kill a couple of these. With the very powerful fire rod. It's a very powerful sub-weapon that I got relatively early on. Plus you can light things with it, which is nice. That doesn't make the lantern useless, though. You do need that to beat the game, since the puzzles in the Dark Palace won't light up unless you have it. Which makes traversing it almost impossible, because you cannot see a damn thing. Like, at all. Now, the first place I always check is Kakariko Village. There's a lot of stuff you can find here. Pretty easily, too. Go ahead and buy this. And it's just a piece of heart. Man, I'm not getting very lucky here when it comes to getting items. But my luck could change. Let's see. Well, I got the magic shroom, which I can exchange for something. Shovel! Much better. 10 arrows. Piece of heart for a heart container. Okay. Now I need bombs. No, I'm not going to say the infamous CDI line. I refuse. Heart container! Really, game. Bow and arrow. There we go. Pegasus boots. Thank you. And rubies. Still need bombs, but I think you can buy those. And I'm catching you just because I can. Let's see. There is a chest over there I missed. He was too busy catching the dude. What's in here? Piece of heart! Wow. So many of those I'm finding early on. Ugh. Okay, I can't open that without bombs. I need to know where the shop is in this town. There we go, okay. First thing I always do is open up this room right over here. Because once opened up, you can always get arrows and bombs here for free. And there's always a couple of rats in here that can also drop a semi good amount of rupees. As a matter of fact, since I have bombs now, and I have the Pegasus boots, I can actually do something else now, which I usually have to wait on. But first, let me go ahead and come in here. And open this up. Will this be another heart? No, it's rubies. Which I do need quite a bit of to, get the 500 ruby item from King Zora. Not too hard to do in this game, because rubies are pretty easy to get. Let's see, since I'm in the area, I have the shovel but not the hammer. so... But that shovel can come in handy. Also, since I have the Pegasus boots, can get this as well. 100 rubies. Alright. Go over in this area and participate in the race. Which is pretty easy to win, honestly. And it's just a piece of heart like it usually is. Alright. And this is just money-making game. Since I have the shovel, I can actually come in here and do this. Sadly, we don't get to hit in the special ROM for the randomizer. We do not get to listen to the flute boy music until much later on. That depresses me. Oh, it's just red rubies, damn it. Anyways, moving on. At this point, I'm actually going to save and quit, and go back to the house. Okay, so, I think I can actually access the underground chapel area again, which is kind of important to know. Yeah, I tend to speed right through enemies when I'm backtracking. Because I can take a few hits, and it just speeds things up considerably here. In retrospect, I really should have just started near the chapel. I wasn't really thinking, but whatever. I need to be here. Oh, do I need the gauntlet? I think I need the power glove. I think. Huh. I think I do. Shit. That is irritating. At least I think I need to do that. What's over here? Well, it's a chest. Red ruby. Man, I'm getting all the shitty stuff early on, man. Because a lot of the easy stuff I'm slowly running out of here. Alright. What about over here? Well, it's a bottle with a fairy in it. That's kind of rare. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do. I know I can exchange that mushroom for an item? But I think that's the last thing that's going to be easily accessible. And I'm going to go ahead and heal up here. You also might notice that, for the most part, there's not a whole lot of dialogue in this ROM. It would be all in Japanese anyway, but they did it for streamlining purposes. People who know the game inside and out really aren't benefiting from it anyway, and this just cuts down on a lot of the back and forth. Which I'm totally okay with. Knowing me, I just want to skip it anyway. Alright, time to get it out. leave and come back and see what we get. Arrows. For crying out loud. Well, let's see. Okay, at this point I've got to start exploring the bottom part of the land. There's a couple of rooms I know about already, but I think I know about a third. I mean, I've got to get something good soon that's good for progression. Items that come to mind first. Magic Mirror. The special orb that lets me go to the Dark World and not become Bunny Link. Let's see. The Lantern. Let's see. Anything that let me pick up large rocks. Preferably the darker variety. Flippers would be nice. Oh, that's just giant fairy power. Okay. So it's time to go this way. And empty the water here. Oh, also a chest here I can get. Another bottle. No, I shouldn't really complain. I mean, the bottles aren't exactly something you need, technically, but it's just a heart container. These things you don't really need to worry about. At least not until the Dark World starts becoming more of a thing. Alright, that wasn't anything special, so let's go this way. To the ice cave area. And those still hit like a truck. They're usually not a problem, but I'm being reckless for the sake of speeding things up here. I'm only going to be streaming for a very small amount of time today. Because I haven't streamed in a while, and I really didn't want to keep waiting on it. It is pretty late, though, so I'm not going to be doing it too much. Just felt like talking a bit. Now, someone did ask me if this is something that I wanted to actually make a career out of. I think it was someone on Hawkeye's stream. The answer is a definite yes. I'd love to do that. But loving to do it and actually doing it are two different things altogether. Now, first of all, I gotta be able to stream decently to begin with. Then I want to get a somewhat decent audience of, I would probably want to gauge about, my first goal would just to get about 10 people, probably. That doesn't sound like much, but for me, that would mean a lot, honestly. And if I was ever lucky enough to get that, then I would just hope that they would slowly grow over time. I'm not the type of guy that just wants to see the numbers grow ever so much over time and would get upset if they didn't. No, 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 no. I'm not like that. I would be happy with just a steady number of people, honestly. Now, if I did get more than that, I'd certainly be very much appreciative of it. It's actually really amazing what some people can manage to accomplish, but not be happy about it. Heart piece. Red ruby. Heart container. Oh my god. Okay, first dungeon it is. Screw this. Now, for the most part, I think that I have everything I need for the first dungeon. I'm missing the power glove, which I always thought was interesting, that was an actual item in Zelda, the power glove. But I need that to beat the second dungeon. I also need the Book of Medora, actually, and I'm missing both. And I'm kind of curious where I'm going to get those. Because I'm still learning out areas to actually explore that I have access to. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple of secret rooms I'm currently missing. But I'm trying to go for the most convenient areas first. Areas that are more obvious, you know. Okay, which door do I want to go in? Probably this one. Yep, okay. Green ruby. The good news is that there's only so many of those in the game. So every one you get will be one less one you'll find later. The downside of that is that you're spending most of the early game with a very limited inventory to really take advantage of. And people would probably say, oh, well, that's not a problem. The early game is easier, so that's a good thing, right? Depends on your point of view with that. Difficulty-wise, yeah, it is, but there are a certain amount of items you still need to progress. So, it really comes down to, which would you rather suffer through? Being stuck earlier on, and not really getting very far with your quest, or risking that happen later in the game when you're almost done. Both cases are definitely annoying, but I think I'd rather this happen later in the game. Because at least then I feel like I get some things accomplished here. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. But, most of the time that doesn't happen to me, but there have been moments. I was always annoyed by this. Like you can clearly see that I have light in this dark room. I don't have a lantern or anything. So, why is this lighting up, but not the rooms in the Dark Palace? Why is the lantern necessary for those? Doesn't make any sense. I just don't get it. But anyways, like I said, like I'd love if I could actually get to where I could make a job of this. Because it would be a very enjoyable one for me to actually have, since, well, I'm the kind of guy who really doesn't have a lot of outside interests outside of his hobbies. Nothing that I particularly like all that much. Wrong button. Crumble, crumble. Bombs! Don't have the big key, and now I'm trapped, oh my god. Okay. Oh, this is bad. I'm missing a chest somewhere. Why am I missing a chest? Yeah, I'm missing the big key from somewhere. Like, what? Where? Seriously? Oh, I think I might know. Wait, no, that's not it. Really? I'm missing... Look, this dungeon is not very huge. There's only so many rooms. Like, what could I possibly missed? I mean, like, really? Yeah, I got that. Well, this certainly got frustrating real quick, didn't it? Oh, okay. Okay, that's what I missed. Go figure. At least it doesn't take too long to get back. Jeez, imagine if something like that happened in the Ice Palace. That would have just been frustrating as all hell with how big that place can be. Alright, what's in this big chest? 10 arrows, wow. Well, time to beat the place. Oh my god. Wow, really, game? Come on. Well, I have the rubies I need for the Zora King, but I don't have the Power Glove, so I can't get to him right now. How nice. I also don't have the Book of Medora. So, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, if your timing is good, then those things should never touch you. Oh crap, that button's mixed up here. Oh, screw you. Oh, you know what? Screw all of y'all. Freaking hell. Gotta use a double shot on those. Still a full health, though, surprisingly enough. Damn it. I couldn't quite get off a double shot there. Okay. Now just for the boss, which is pathetically easy no matter what you've got. You do need the bow and arrow to get to him, though, because of the red statues. They can only be hurt by bows and arrow. It's actually kind of amazing just how dependent Link is with his arsenal in this game. You literally can't get to places without it. Yeah, bow and arrow is something that he's actually weak to considerably. So... I always like killing him with, like, the bow and arrow. It's just very satisfying for me. Let's see. Don't have the Book of Medora, so I can't do the second palace, so I have to skip that for now. I also don't have the Power Glove, so I actually can't do the other one either. Huh. Okay. There must be something I'm missing here, because... Okay, let's look at the map again. Can't go over to the Zora's Domain. I don't have the Power Glove. I can't go up north without the Power Glove. I don't think there's anything else I can really do in the Lost Woods. Not really much I can do in Kakariko Village anymore. Yeah, the only thing I can think to do. Okay. Time to go to Link's house. The only thing I can think of to do right now is to actually go to the desert and explore some areas. See, there's a cave over here. That's just a fairy fountain. And then there's this cave, which you can actually break a place open down here. And that's about the only place I've left to check. Power Glove! Okay. That definitely helps. I would have preferred the tie-in mitts, but whatever. At least it's something, right? Believe me, that opens up a lot more than you probably think at first glance. There we go. Get rid of you. And this leads me back down here. I can now access this. Magic Cape. Heart Container. Magic Mirror. Wow, really? Well, that's kind of nice to have. Now we're getting somewhere. As a matter of fact, I don't need to be down here anymore, so here we go. Alright, so... Yep, going over here. Still don't have the Book of Medora, so I have to skip the second palace. And I'm going to be going straight to the third in a little bit. Now we can actually go across here, though, and make it to Zora's Domain, which is good. You also need the Pegasus boots to get across there, So, if you don't, then you're stuck. There's some red rubies over there. Pretty soon rubies will be considerably less important, though. Since I won't need them for quite a while. Well, that was a complete waste, wasn't it? Oh well. Okay. So, at this point, just trying to cycle through stuff I haven't done yet. Yeah, looks like that's the next area. Is the third path. I love how powerful pots are in this game. Can't take it with me, though. Well, that worked out. Okay, I need the big key to get to this area. Oh, get over here. There's the compass. Oh, and here's everyone's favorite enemy. The attacking room tiles. I'm totally being sarcastic, by the way. Nobody likes these things. They're annoying, they're not very dangerous, and they take forever to stop. And there's a lot of rooms where you have to wait for them to stop, because they lock the door. And they only open once they're done. You can destroy them as they're coming towards you, but timing is a bit weird. Oh yeah, and they make a design of a space invader for some reason. I never really understood that. Like, what's the reference there? Was the creator of Zelda just a fan of Space Invaders? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have the fire rod or the lantern for this, then you're kind of boned. Big key get, though. Ah! Forgot they were there. No. Really? Oh my god. Oh wow, they're a pain. Oh shit, really? No, I am not dying to a floor tile, thank you very much. Okay, sorry I haven't been talking much, but this is a dungeon I'm not a big fan of, so I tend to concentrate more on it than most other dungeons. Oh, I'm not a big fan of the boss in this place either, now that I think about it. I do have save states, though, so I can abuse those if I want to. Yeah, I probably will, because I really... I'm not a fan of this boss with this design. Oh, wow, really? And I actually forgot I had that fairy. I also forgot I had those bottles. Whoops. Doesn't matter. More arrow. Okay, I still have that chest I need to get. And of course it would just be bombs, of course. I wonder... what all works on you here? Let's see if... No, you do not seem to be altogether impressed by the fire rod. What about arrows? No, you're not altogether impressed by those either, so I guess it's up to me using this. But first I'll try to soften him up a little bit. One more hit to do it. No? Okay, one more time. Yeah, that's the stuff. Magic Cape for the freaking win. However, I'm still missing some pretty important stuff. See, I don't have the hammer, so I can't go across there. Huh. And I also don't have the Book of Medora. So that's bad. Okay. I knew I forgot to do something, but what was it? Think. What did you forget to do? Oh man, what was it? There's something I forgot. Oh, I need to do things when I remember to do them, damn it. Huh. I honestly don't remember. Oh yeah, Kakuko Village. That's right. Need to talk to the bug kid. Now, sometimes when you talk to him, he doesn't really do anything. Well, other times he does. I don't really know what's the trigger for him giving you his item or not. I also always forget which house he's in. There we go. Okay. Flippers! Okay. That definitely opens up some areas, I'll give him that. I can now permanently increase my limit on arrows and bombs, so rubies have a use again. But more importantly than that, it actually unlocks another item I can get under the bridge. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to that area. Oh, stop it. Okay, so I can't go this way. And here we go. There he is. Just a heart container, huh? Not exactly sure what to do now, then. This is when not knowing the secrets inside and out is really going to start to cost you a bit. I wonder if I can access any dark portals using the items I currently have. I don't think so, but it's worth a shot at least. But first I gotta figure out how to... Oh, hey! Huh. That's weird. Oh, that's right, the magic shroom. I completely forgot I didn't get that yet. That's fascinating. Oh, you bastard. Okay, if I go this way... Oh, I don't have the hammer, so I can't do that yet. Damn it. Well, so much for that secret. Alright. At this point, I have no idea what to do. There's gotta be something missing. Unless there's really something on Death Mountain I'm just missing here. Because looking at my item selection, I don't have too many items that I wouldn't have by now anyway. Like, there's the magic cape, I guess, and the fire rod, but really, the fire rod is just a long-range lantern. And the magic cape makes you invisible, but that doesn't really help you unlock anything. That is really inconvenient. Yeah, there's something over here, so that's not it. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea. Like, the only thing I can think to try is to go back to Death Mountain. Oops. And check some of those optional paths. I'm pretty sure a lot of them require items I just don't have, but still. It's not like I can think of anything better, so... Yeah, because this requires the hook shot, and I don't have it. Okay, I'm going to need to go over here. And go ahead and heal up here. Now there's a cave over here. I have to drop down to get to it. But I already know for a fact it's pointless. Because I need the hammer to get through. And I don't have it. So yeah, that kind of sucks. And over here, you need the hammer to get through. And I don't have it. Wow, am I really this stupid? I mean, there's gotta be something I'm missing, right? Like, something... It's probably something simple and I'm just not seeing it. Like this one secret area that is so obvious to everyone but me. That's probably the case here, because... I have no idea. Because I literally have no item that could help me, like, sequence break the game. I wish I did, because I enjoy doing that, but I don't. Things were going pretty good, too, for a while there, but, well... I suppose one thing I can try is to go to the Great Fairy Fountain over near where Zora's Domain is, and that'll probably be the last thing I do. Because I honestly didn't realize how late it was getting. I was getting too into it. Unfortunately, I don't think coming here really helps with progress at all. Since I don't think they changed the contents much, if any. Hi, Venus. You give me a B this time instead of a green potion. Oh, it's a golden bee. Ooh, that's neat. Well, I suppose that's something. But yeah, you don't really get too much out of coming here, aside from some quality of life upgrades, like the fire shield, bottle stuff. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there is the item up here that I didn't get, or that I didn't come back for, but it's just rubies anyway. It's not gonna help. But may as well get it, right? There'll be one less thing for me to come back for later. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm probably gonna have to check the change log here. It's probably gonna say Death Mountain. Didn't mean to fall in the water here, but whatever. I don't suppose using the portals would help in any beneficial way. Nope, still don't have the hammer. I wonder if there was a chest in here. Nope. Just a bunch of rubies. Now, if I had other items, I could skip around using the Book of Medora. There are ways to do it, like if you had the flute, and you had the bird that can teleport you from place to place, you can actually skip that part altogether. But, as you can see, we need the Book of Medora to get inside this palace, if we don't have anything else. So, that sucks. How ridiculous. Well, I know where the hook shot is. I just won't be able to access that area for quite a while. There's nothing in here to speak of. Can't get to that without the tie-in smiths. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh wow, I'll worry about this later.